Listen, my fellow Christians, my fellow conservatives, look, you don't need to be Charlie Kirk or join TPUSA to have a massive impact in this country. And you don't need to have a whole lot of time either. Look, I know you're strapped for time. I know you want to fight the good fight, but you got kids at home. You're both working jobs, you and your wife, and 40, 50 hours, 60 hours a week, whatever. You got stuff to do, but hey, listen, it takes sacrifice. It takes sacrifice to change this country. But listen, I'm going to tell you how you can do it. I'm going to tell you how you can make massive impacts in your town. Just a little bit of a time a month, a few minutes a day, if that, right? I was able, just using my own example, I was able to change legislation in my town. I was able to influence city council by going to one city council meeting and speaking for 5 minutes, and then going to a town hall, a public hearing, and doing some Q&A, just asking a few questions there. That's it. That's all I did. And I built relationships, and I influenced legislation at the state level. Ohio is looking to pass, get out of the education committee, the Charlie Kirk Heritage Act, which will allow teachers to teach the positive impacts Christianity has had on America. It will be that would be huge. That'll be huge. And all I need to do to help that is I contacted the representative who's sponsoring the bill, and he needs educators or former educators or current students to talk about how they're afraid to speak about their Christianity in the public school system. They're afraid of the repercussions. They're afraid of what's going to happen to them. So he needs people just to submit testimony talking about that, and students to submit testimony about how they wish they learned more about the positive impacts of Christianity. That's all he's looking for. So I just sent an email blast to all the groups, the men's groups I'm a part of, and just anybody who I think might are educators or know educators or students currently in the school systems, college or high school levels. And I'm like, hey, here's Gary Click's email. This is what he needs. If you know anybody, or if you can yourself submit testimony, just do that. And I've already got people submitting testimonies to him for that. So again, few minutes. That didn't take any time at all. You can make huge impacts just by sacrificing a little bit of your free time. So get to it. Let's make America Christian again.